team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Colorado Rockies. So 2 down, and now the DH, Pedro Santana. Ground ball right side, Rodriguez. And that's the inning. Now the Mets offense will go to 1 down. So up next for New York, Ty Rodriguez. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one misses. Ball 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Outside with a breaking ball. And a swing and a miss there. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His 41st home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Rodriguez launched a homer in his most recent game. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. It has the distance, gone. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. Well, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
So a man at first. Now at the plate, Ryan Clifford. On the ground, Rodriguez. Lindor, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back here in Queens, ready to go. Bottom 4. Ty Rodriguez. Up now for the Mets. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning. And now it's Mark Vientos. Runner on the go. In the air to left center. And there's 1 down. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez.
Back.
Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. Soft contact in the air. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So now here's the DH, Pedro Santana. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4. 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And stepping in for New York, Ty Rodriguez. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
This one in the air, center field, and makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 on with 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Ty Rodriguez.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Breaks his bat and pops it up.
That's an
the infield fly rule call. Rodriguez was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Though they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
New show, new logo, we up here like YOLO. Big patch,
Ty Rodriguez, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. So now the DH spot, Ty Rodriguez, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That one misses, ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Runner at second, 2 down.
The designated hitter, Ty Rodriguez.
Rodriguez went deep twice in his last game. The 0-1. Tap back to the mound. In plenty of time to first, inning over on the ground. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Rodriguez with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next batter even more critical.
Rodriguez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Tap foul at the plate.
He's got 1 already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Citi Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
What a way to square up on that ball.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner on the move. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Rodriguez had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Ty Rodriguez getting ready for this one. High hopes for this pitching phenom. Does he have another dominant performance in him today? And taking the ball for the Mets, Ty Rodriguez. You look at the win column, and his name's been parked near the top all season.
Yeah, Boog, he's gone deep into games, managed traffic, and earned every bit of it. That kind of command doesn't come easy.
He's having the type of season that continues to build momentum with each victory.
Yeah, and when he's on, Boog, hitters just can't find a rhythm.
He doesn't always grab headlines, but is essential to everything this team does.
Yeah, you said it, Boog. Reliability like that is gold over 162.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
That one gets down for a hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And next is the designated hitter, Pedro Santana.
No, that's down. Ball.
Rodriguez once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Boog, I got to tell you, the way he's pitched this year, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get it.
On a second to get one. Double play.
Get out of there.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the one down. Here's some real power at the plate. Ty Rodriguez. Rodriguez matched a homer in his last game. Here's 0-1. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Jackknifes out of the way. This one in the air, center field. Doyle settles underneath it. And there are two down. Back here in Queens, top of the second. So the New York Mets have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
No doubt about it. These guys are rolling and in a great position.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Rodriguez ready to go again. Leadoff man's got wheels, and he's already leaning towards second. This could get spicy.
Spicy? That's ghost pepper heat right there, Boog. One hiccup, and he's gone. Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Man at second. Strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This to center field. Marsh running hard. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Doyle headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, and he's out.
He's out.
Ryan Clifford digging in for the Rockies.
All right.
Line drive to short and caught. We'll go to the Rodriguez back at it, ready to take on a rookie with some big time numbers. Singy.
Yeah, Boog, he's got an advanced approach and pop as well. Not your average rookie right here. You better execute every pitch. Good
Yeah,
zip
what?
on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Top of the third, no score. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Post stands in now and watches strike one.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Rodriguez ready to go, and here comes the heavy part of the lineup.
He's got to bring his best stuff to the table right now. Smart sequencing and sharp command, that's the recipe.
Bunch attempt, but that goes foul.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him swinging. 1 away.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Doyle batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Strike two. Fastball almost got him there. And that skips in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
3-2 on the way. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Called strike right there. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. That was foul, and he'll see another. Ball one
No,
there.
that missed. That's a ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. Next for Colorado, Ryan Clifford. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. 0-2 now.
That's a ball. Ball.
Lined into left center, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, tag, and he's saved. It's a hustle double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Man on second, 2 down. This to third, and that one handled. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch. Rodriguez back to work now. They just handed him a cushion, Singy.
Yeah, now's the time to throw up a 0, Boog. Momentum's a fragile thing. You want to keep your foot on the gas and just shut the door here.
Shut it!
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
That one missed. The Mets leading by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move to the gap. He's got it, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Rodriguez back to work, 3rd time through the lineup, Singy.
Yeah, and this is where pitchers make their money, Boog. You got to stay sharp and mix it up here.
Ground ball right side. Shanuel takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient.
Yeah.
Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Got him. Now 2 away. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Doyle stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Yeehaw!
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
He goes down looking. Still in total command on the mound with 7. So bases loaded with 1 away. Ty Rodriguez now at the plate. 1 for 3. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside.
Juan Duran into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Rodriguez was good on the mound in this one, though the hitting didn't go as well.
Didn't exactly light him up at the plate, Boog, but he pitched well enough to offset that. I'm sure he'll want some better ABs next time out.